Hello duelists, Rustmarrow here, and today we're going to be opening a box of Extra Pack 2018. So just a short introduction for you guys who don't know, but the Extra Pack is essentially a yearly set in the Yugioh Japanese OCG, and it brings cards that were limited to the from the English TCG and the Korean OCG into the Japanese OCG. Yep, so this time we mainly have the Vendread and Full Athlete cards, and whoa! Wait, they reprinted this? And right off the bat, from our first pack, we just got an ultra rare in the form of the Dragon Knight's Dark Magician. So this is a fusion monster that you'll fuse using Dark Magician and a Dragon type monster. When this card is on the field and in the graveyard, its name is also treated as Dark Magician. And as long as this card exists in a monster zone, the spells and traps on your field cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that is some very nice back row protection there. That's a really nice pull though, because this is actually my first time pulling that card. In the TCG, I believe you guys got it in the Legendary Dragon decks, but in the OCG, we previously got it in the 20th Anniversary Rarity Collection, but I didn't pull it there. And alright, looks like it's just gonna be a rare, full Formula Athlete Pete's Pit Stop. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna see a lot of Vendread and Formula Athlete FAs in this box. My approach is gonna be very simple. I just want all the Vendread cards. I don't really care too much about the Formula Athletes, unfortunately. Alright. Let's see what we get in this pack, and oh, it looks like it's gonna be a Formula Athlete Synchro Monster Rare, Formula Athlete Home Transporter. Alright, moving on to the next pack. Other than the Vendread and Formula Athletes though, there are a few other interesting cards. There are a few Kaiba-themed cards in this set, so I'd really love to pull them as well as like these sports spirit cards. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'll show them to you the next time I pull one, and it looks like our next rare is going to be another Formula Athlete, Car Navigator. That's pretty nice, like a GPS for your Formula racing. Alright. Onto the Vendreads though, I really love like the whole art style and the story of the Vendread cards themselves. Like I really like how... Oh, alright, this is actually the first of the sport spirits I was talking about, and this is going to be the Soul of Kendo Kaiden. So I think just now we actually pulled the Soul of Karate as well. So basically the cards are... Oh yes! Alright, let's just look at the card behind first, and it's going to be a Vendread rare, Vendread Charge. In Japanese, just a little trivia, it's actually called Vendread. And our first super rare in this set is going to be Lord of D, also known as Lord of Dragon, the controller of dragons. When this card is in a monster zone, its name is also treated as being Lord of D. Second effect, when this card is successfully normal summoned, you can discard a spell or trap card from your hand in order to add one copy of the Flute of Summoning Dragon, the Melody of Awakening Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody from your deck to your hand. So I'm pretty sure you guys must be familiar with those cards, especially the first two. If I'm not wrong, I believe Dragon Revival Rhapsody is a new card that is going to be in this set as well, but dang, I have no idea why they're suddenly introducing like new Kaiba cards like this, especially since... Oh, and here we have the Soul of Karate, Kuro Obi, yeah. Especially since like they themed one of the newest Duelist packs. Oh! Yes! Oh! This is definitely the card I wanted most out of this set. The brand new Link monster for the Vendread series, a Vendread Savior in Secret Rare. So you're going to need 2 zombie monsters to link summon this card, and this card name's second and third effects can only be activated once per turn. First effect, as long as this card is in a monster zone, its name is also treated as being Revendread Slayer. Second effect, once per turn, you can target one Vendread card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Third effect, once per turn, when this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can send a zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard in order to reduce that opponent's monster's attack equal to the level of the sent monster times 200 until the end of the turn. So very nice support card for the Vendread series right there, and really like how he fits into the whole lore of the Vendread story. I mean, I actually wanted to make a story about the World Legacy because I did cover the latest Master Deck, a Dual Terminal story, but I haven't really caught up to or made a video about the brand new story for the World Legacy just yet. But anyway, our next rare is going to be Vendread Knight. Alright. Yeah, so I think I did say I wanted to make that in a previous video I made about the Orphagels, but unfortunately I'm really busy with school and stuff, so it's quite hard for me to make additional videos on top of the usual videos that I always make, such as my openings as well as my English song covers. So unfortunately, if you guys are looking forward to that, you guys might have to wait a while more. And our next rare is going to be Vendread Core. Very nice to pull another Vendread card. Yeah, but I mean, if you guys want me to make a video about the lore of the Vendread cards themselves, like following the story behind the artworks, do let me know in the comment section down below. Because I mean, since it is just one archetype by itself, I think I'll be able to do it much more quickly compared to like going back through the entire World Legacy storyline. But up next, our rare is going to be Vendread Slayer. I already got this guy in Ultra Rare, I believe, from the last year's extra pack, 2017, so pretty nice to get him as a reprint now. He's definitely a cool looking card. Really love how he's sort of like also superhero themed yet zombie hero themed. I mean, I don't even know what I just said, but zombie. Okay! And here comes another reprint, and next our rare, very nice, going to be a Kaiba card, the Goddess of Sweet Revenge, like a new version of the old Goddess of Revenge. And up next, our super rare is gonna be Kaiba-themed Mega Fleet Dragon. So this card cannot be used as fusion material, and it must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending one Cyber Dragon monster and one or more monsters in the extra monster zones from either side of the field to the graveyard, in which case you do not use polymerization. The original attack of this card becomes 1200 times the number of fusion materials used for its special summon. So I think most of the time you can probably clear up to 3600 attack with this guy. So typical like Cyber Dragon, that whole Chimera-tech style, fusing a whole bunch of monsters in order to get a really strong monster. Pretty nice to get him as a reprint. And up, oh yes! This is definitely one of the cards I really wanted to get from this set. It's another Kaiba card, and it's Destroy Dragon. As you can probably tell, it's a card that works with one of the 3 legendary dragons. It must be special summoned with the Fang of Critias using Ring of Destruction. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. If it was a monster card, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So very deadly effect right there. Really like how Kaiba it is, but considering the monster only has 2000 attack, I guess it sort of makes sense. Like you can use it for probably like a really potentially devastating damage on your turn, but during the opponent's turn, they'll be able to easily beat it down with a monster of their own. Alright, and okay, what is this card? And it's gonna be a rare called Destroy Samurai. Very nice, pretty cool looking card, though it'll be more cooler as a foil. It kind of looks like the sports soul cards that we saw just now, like the Karate Soul, Kendo Soul. I don't know, maybe is it a boss card for the archetype? But anyway, moving on to the next pack, and here we have the Soul of Sumo, Yokozuna, which is really interesting because Yokozuna is basically the... Oh yes! Alright, yeah, Yokozuna is one of the highest ranks in Sumo, and our rare is gonna be Formula Athlete Shakedown, followed by our next super rare, gonna be a Vendread Ritual Monster, Vendread Bastard. And yes, they changed his name from Battle Lord in the English TCG. You can ritual summon this card with any Vendread ritual spell. This card name's first and second effects can only be activated once per turn. First effect, you can banish one Vendread card from your graveyard and declare a type of card, monster, spell, or trap, and for the rest of this turn, your opponent won't be able to activate cards or effects of that type of card. Second effect, if this ritual summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send one Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard. So really nice card there. It's really nice how we pulled like the secret rare at Vendread Savior, because he's like the main character, the hero of the story. And now we've got Vendread Bastard or Battle Lord in the TCG as like his main nemesis, although that's only for the first arc of the story. Alright, and our rare is gonna be Formula Athlete Pit Stop. I believe this is the second time we are pulling this rare. And now we are down to the final pack already. We've already pulled, I believe, 1 secret and 2 ultras and a couple of supers, so I'm not expecting much from this pack, but I'm really satisfied with what I've got already, so not going to be too disappointed whatever comes out here. And our last card is obviously a rare, and it's going to be Formula Athlete Home Transporter. Last but not least, let's open this special 20th anniversary pack that I got by purchasing this box. From experience, these packs are notoriously difficult to open, so I'm just going to use a pair of scissors for this one. Alright, and how many cards is that? Just 2. Alright, let's see the first one first. And alright, now this has got to be one of my most favorite cards of all time. Red Demon's Dragon Scarrite! So much fun playing the Jack Atlas deck back in the 5Ds era. And up next, a Tech Genius Striker. Well, that's nice, I guess. A lot of synchro support in this special pack. So that'll be all for this Extra Pack 2018 opening. If you guys enjoyed this video, do give it a like and let me know what you guys think about these cards in the comment section down below. Although if you guys are TCG players, you'll probably already be very familiar with these guys. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for future Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG booster box openings on the day of release. Our next release is in just 2 weeks, the brand new structure deck R Undead World on September 22nd. So make sure to subscribe if you guys don't want to miss it. And with that, hope to see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Share it, declare it, tell me, can you see? I drift in darkness in search of memories.